Today I want to teach you about soft sounds. So there is the letter C with a soft sound and the letter G, done in capitals here, with a soft sound. So the softer sound C says the S sound, and the soft sound G says the J sound. So I'm going to go to the sheet and show you what I mean. So this is what I mean. Now the soft C sounds like an S. So when a word that begins with a C sound, but it's followed by an E or I or a Y, it says S, as in this word. That says cedar. Cedar. It's got a E there. So that's a sound. Cider. It's got an I. So that's a S sound. Cycle. It's got a Y. Remember, Y changes. Y can be I or E. So that's got an S sound. Let's take a look at some of these words. Okay, prince, followed by a quiet E. So it says since, followed by a quiet E. So it says anything followed by a quiet E is actually going to say, if it's got substitute, it's got this C in front of it, it's going to say the S sound. Now this is cinder, so I or I sound. So that's going to be an S. This is a simple one. You say this every day and you probably don't realise. Face, we spell it with a C that's followed by an E. So it says this sound. And race. So it says this sound. And mice. Ice, it's followed by this E here. So it says S. All of these say the S sound. Let's have a look at a few of them. Chance, followed by E. Pencil, followed by I, look. Force, E. Most of them are followed by E, aren't they? Look. Okay. Scent. So E is very significant. Look out for that. And I, whether it's an I or E. Ice followed by an E. Now the signet, if it's got a Y there, it's probably going to say the S sound. Voice here. Most of them again are E's and a lot of them are I's. City, dance, circle. So that's followed by an I. It's got a S sound. This is a mixed word. So it sounds like a S at the beginning, but here it's K. Hard K. Twice, mercy, sounds like an I. So it's got an S sound. Concert, cider, slice and fancy. Now, what do we need to know? This sound, the hard sound is K, K, K. It's the same as this sound. Kikinka and curlika, as in cake. We need to know the difference between that sound and this sound. And try not to get them mixed up. So soft sound is S. Hard sound is K. There is an activity for you to do that will help you to sort out the soft sounds and the hard sounds. I suggest you do that as soon as you can, because it just gives you the practice that you need. So we'll go to the spelling on the tiles. Before that, I just need to let you know that we're going to do soft G as well. In a bit, we're going to do soft G. Now, soft G sounds like a J. Sounds like a j, 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 j. So you have to know the sounds here. This is g, 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 g. Hard sound g. The soft sound is j. And guess what? I put these two together because it's the same rule. If you've got a G followed by an E, an I, or a Y, it's going to be saying this sound, the soft sound, j, 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 j. But we'll come to that in a minute. So let's just clear my board. And then we'll jump into the letters. So here we go. I'm just going to move my picture up so I can see the letters. So I need this one, don't I? Because we're going to be doing the soft sounds. So please download your sheet before you get to doing the tiles. What you need to do is download your sheet, get your pencils out, different colours, and underline all the C's and say the words with the S sound. Note whether it's CE or CI. So here or CY. So you can use 3 different pencils, one for CI, one for CY, and one for CE. Underline every word with those sounds in different colours and say the word. You can choose any colour you like. Just stick to the same one. So all the CE ones, underlining one colour. And the same with CY or CI. Hope you get that. Right, I'm not going to do some really, really hard ones. I'll start with some fairly easy ones. Let's start with mice. Click your M, drag it down. Ma. I. It's got a K, but it says sir. Here you go. Mice, got that E on the end with a S sound. So let's get rid of those. I might have quite a few with CE. Let's look for some more. I've got race. Race. There you go. R, A. Ooh. It's got a K, but we say S. S, E, quiet E. So it says race. Pretend that's an S there. Say, write it on your board. R, A, S. So write a K, but say the S sound. Let's see if you can find more words that end in C and E. Now, if you've underlined them on your paper first, that won't be so hard. You'll be able to find them quite quickly. So I can see one, fence. So I'm sort of jumping about on the sheet at the moment, trying to keep you on your toes. Fence. There we go. We'll need to move these down a bit. See the E there and the C? Write it on your whiteboard. Air. Air. Remember to say S, even though it's a C. Okay, write it, say it, rub it out. Air. Air. Okay. Oh. Paul. So I've made the word fence. So you've just pulled down the letters for, air, air. Now we know it's a K. It makes the S sound. So, because it's got that E on the end. So write it on your whiteboard, please. Air, air. Now I know it says C. Write write a C, I mean, but say S. Okay, let's get rid of that. There are quite a few on your paper. Let's just see what we can find. Okay, so I'm going to do another one with E on the end. So if you find all the ones with E on the end, which hopefully you will have underlined, so you should find them quite quickly. S, slice. Do the sounds, please. S, la, I. S, can you see ice? Quiet E on the end. So this says, okay, let's write it on your whiteboard. S, L, I, S, slice. Okay, I'm going to change all of those letters now. I'm still having this letter here, but instead of the E sound, we're going to look at the I sound. So we're doing city. It's followed by an I. S, I. So it says the S sound. Now we need the T. Now it says city, but it's spelled with a Y. Sometimes the Y replaces the I in the E, as you will remember. Let's write it on your whiteboards. S, so say the sound, but write the K letter. S, I, T, E. Same with this one. Write a Y, but say E. Then rub it out. S, I, T, E, city. Let's clear that. Get the C. I should always just put the C back up because we always need that one, don't we? Let's do something with just a Y. So I'll do mercy. It's at the bottom of your list. Top half of your page, but it's the fourth line down. Mercy. So it's a sound, not Now it's C. Actually says C. Isn't that strange? Mercy. But it sounds like S. Let's write it on your whiteboard. C. Mercy. Rub it out. C. Okay, I'm going to clear the board. So this is what I'm suggesting. Drag your C out. Practice the words that ended with CE first. Then practice the words that end in CY. Okay. And then you're going to find some with CI. So practice your words that have an I following the C. So if you do 3 lots, that would really help you. So we're going to now look at words that are spelled with a soft G. I'm going to get rid of that. Soft G makes this sound, J. And guess what? It follows exactly the same rule as I said earlier. If it's followed by an E, an I, or a Y, there you go. If it's followed by any of those letters, same as with the C, you spell it with a G, but you say the J sound. So gym, as in I went to the gym. It's spelled with a G, but it says J, Y, and then gym. So write it on your board, right? G, but you say j, j, e, gym. Rub it out, j, e, gym. Put that one back. Put that one back. No, throw that one away. So I'm now going to do giant. Actually, no, I'll do a few more with Y's in. No, there aren't that many. I will do giant, as I said before. So I, it's got the I, look. It's a G, but it says J. I, now you spell the word ant. Giant. Giant, it's got that I there. So it says J instead of G. If I drag that there, you'll know what I'm saying. Giant. So I'm going to get rid of that and that and that. I'm going to make the word age. Age. So I can hear A. This is saying a J sound. It's got a quiet E on the end. If it's got a quiet E, it says this sound. Age. A. Write it on your whiteboard, rub it out. Age. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Gentle. It's got this sound afterwards. Written with a G sounds like a J. J-E. Ooh. Gentle. Got this E here. Got gent, and then ooh. Gentle. So this says the J sound. Write it on your whiteboard. J, E, t, ooh. Gentle, rub it out. J, E, t, ooh. Gentle. Okay, let's put these away. There's a couple of others. There's germ. How would you do germ? J. Germ. Again, write that on your whiteboard and say the sounds. J. Germ. There's huge. Huh. You. Don't say the just sound because it's got a quiet E on the end. Huge. Write it on your whiteboard. Huge. Rub it off. Huge. Put that back. Put that away. Put that away. Put that up there. And we have danger and bridge. See if you can do danger and bridge on your own. So drag down all the correct letters. Remember, this sound is replacing this letter. I will put the words into the lesson so that you can make them on the board yourself. But please have a go. I know you can do this. So we will look at the next activity later.